Are you or a loved one looking to work on life skills like cooking and doing laundry? You can work on these and other social skills, either in person or virtually, in one of Autism Behavior Services Inc.'s social groups. Just visit our website at autismbehaviorservices.com or give us a call at 1-855-581-0100 to get started today.
Okay, Rowan, I'm ready to cook some delicious spaghetti and sausage. What do we do first? Get the water going, put on a high flame, cut up the sausage, turn on the stove. Not only will the food be good, I'll bet the kitchen will smell delicious.
I'm excited too, Larry, but before we do anything in the kitchen, let's call my mom to help us.
Oh, that's a great idea. Especially since the things we're going to be working with are fire and sharp items like knives.
Okay, boys, before we do anything in the kitchen, we should probably make sure to wash our hands. Before you start cooking and handling food, it's always a good idea to wash your hands. This way, your hands will be clean and reduce the risk of putting germs on anything. It will also make it easier to handle the cooking tools you use in the kitchen.
Wow, that flame is really high. That water will boil in no time.
It's too high, Larry. I know you're hungry and you want to eat. When you boil water, you want the flame to be a lot lower to let the boiling water grow. This might take longer for it to get hot and bubbly, but the lower flame is a lot safer. We know when it is boiling when we can see bubbles in the water. Also, the handle on the boiling pot isn't sitting safely on the stove. It is sitting outward. It could potentially spill and scald anyone if they accidentally bump into it. You can eliminate this risk by having the handle of the pot face inward.
Thank you so much. Wow, Rowan's mom, you're really making this kitchen safe.
Now remember, boys, cutting anything with a knife can be difficult for people of all ages. Safety is the most important thing. The biggest safety tip when you are cutting is to keep your fingers out of the way of the blade of the knife. If cutting proves to be too difficult for any reason, it is best to either not do it and wait for an adult or have an adult help you.
Hey, Mom! I remember that you and Dad told me that when we cut something, we need to make sure our fingers aren't flat. Fold them so that they are out of the way of the knife's blade.
Exactly, Rowan. Also, if something is too big to cut, get help and don't cut it on your own. Always make sure there is an adult in the kitchen when you are cooking and always ask for help. Safety in the kitchen is very important, especially when you are using a knife, cooking with a flame, or electricity.
Oh, wow. I think the sausages are done. They sure smell like it.
I think so too, Larry. Let's turn off the flame under them and take the pan off the stove. You can use the metal tongs to put them on the plates. Now, after you turn off the flame, but before you touch the pan, what do you need to put on?
I know I need metal tongs to handle the sausages, but what do I put on?
How about some oven mitts, Larry?
Oh, I definitely need those so I don't burn myself. Well, I can get the pan and I know how to use the metal tongs. Rowan's mom, can you guide me into getting the sausages onto the spaghetti plates?
Of course. Once the plates of spaghetti are ready, you want to turn off the flame under that pan that the sausages are cooking in. Then you want to slowly put one sausage on each plate. Make sure that no oils are dripping off the sausage as you move it from the pan to the plate.
Wowie, Larry. The spaghetti with sausage smells delicious. We did great in the kitchen, especially following the safety tips.
Well, we did have a lot of help.
You're right. Thanks, Mom.
My pleasure. Do you boys want to review the kitchen safety tips?
Well, we washed our hands so that anything we touched would be clean.
Yes, and your mom reminded us to keep flames low and have handles on pots pointed inward on the stove.
Mom, you also made sure we kept our fingers out of the way when cutting, and you helped us not overcook things.
You also reminded us to wear oven mitts and helped put the finishing touches on this delicious feast.
There's one thing you need to do.
What?
Enjoy the meal.
If we do our best to follow all the kitchen safety tips, not only can we make a nice meal, but we can help ourselves and others continue to be safe in the kitchen.